Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, it's Becca, and today we are going to be reacting to Brat by CHARLI XCX. Now, I've heard a couple of songs off of this just because of TikTok and online. I think I've heard Apple and 360. They are the only ones I've heard of this album. This album went crazy last summer. Everyone was like, it's a Brat summer! Okay, let's get into it. First one is called 360, coming in at 2 minutes 13, so quite a short one. I'm pretty sure I've heard this one before. It looks like it's a very popular one with 300 million plays. I reckon we're going to be dancing, guys. Oh, Baby T's gone. Bumping that. Bumping that. Legacy is underrated. You gon' jump if AG made it. If you love it, if you hate it. I don't fucking care what you think. The camera flash on. So stylish. Looking like an icon. Her font's in green on Spotify. That's a nice opening to the album. The first one, I went my own way and I made it. She did, yeah. She was so out of her comfort zone. No one was really like her at the time. When she did like some of her old stuff, and she made it. Camera out. She knows when to become relevant. Baby T is all gone. I need to get rid of my baby T's. They're cute, but CHARLI XCX says they're not, so they need to go. The chorus is, yeah, 360. When you're in the mirror, do you like what you see? When you're in the mirror, you're just looking at me. I'm everywhere. I'm so Julia. That's just a catchy, upbeat song. I like that very much. So again, quite self-explanatory, you know. Opening the album with, I've come to deliver. I'm going to deliver. CHARLI XCX delivers. She makes it a thing. She makes things cool again. Like, no one's made an album like this for so long, and she's gonna make it a freaking thing. So the next one is called Club Classics. This is produced by George Daniel. We love George Daniel. 1975. I'm seeing a lot of Club Classics in my face right now on the screen. I am excited to get into this one. Is it going to be like I'm at the club, even though it is nearly 1 o'clock in the morning? That's where you're meant to be at the club, right? 1 a.m. in the morning. We're going to go back to the club right now. Let's go. Right now. It's like when I go to the club, I wanna hear those club classics. Club classics. Club classics. When I go to the club, I wanna hear those club classics. I wanna dance with me. I wanna dance with AG. I wanna dance with George. I wanna dance with Sophie. I'm gonna dance all night, that's right. All night. Never gonna stop till the morning. So let me just put my hands up. Can you hear that? You want this full volume in your ears, don't you? You want to play like. Wow. Do you know though, she's done well with that, because I feel like I'm at the club. I feel like I'm at the club. When I go to the club, I want to hear those club classics. Yes. Yeah, I want to dance to me. I want to dance to Age It. That is brilliant. I want to dance to me. Put this on in the clubs. Put this in the clubs. Put your hands up and dance. Yeah, I'm going to dance all night. That's right, all night. Never going to stop till the morning light. Put your hands up and dance. Yeah, I'm going to dance all night. That's right, all night. Never going to stop. Never going to stop. Yes, I love that. Okay, what is the next one on here? Sympathy is a knife. Let's see what this is all about. Sympathy is a knife shows Charlie's self-doubts and that despite the album's exterior theme of unashamed courage, Charlie herself still suffers from the pleasure of public opinion. Charlie suggests that fringe sympathy from other cuts her like a knife. Though the pretense is that the sympathy is meant to save her ego, it actually makes it hard for her to understand whether someone is being real with her or if they are behaving artificially in order to save their image. As a result, she is spiraling. That is probably relatable to a hell of a lot of people. You know, that's all about it, really, isn't it? It's like that comes back down to why aren't we ourselves? Why can't we be ourselves? Because we're worrying about what other people think. We're worrying about what others may think of us, other people's opinions, when really we shouldn't care. Sympathy is a knife. Oh. This would be such a good album to work out to. I love that she references George. This is sick. I love that. I love that. 'Cause let's go back. Oh no. I love this. God, she's really telling us. I loved that one. I think that was my favourite one so far. Let's go through the lyrics and have a little look. First one says, I don't want to share this space. I don't want to force a smile. This girl taps my insecurities. Don't know if it's real or if I'm spiraling. One voice tells me that they laugh. George says I'm just paranoid. Says he just don't see it. He's so naive. I'm embarrassed to have it, but need the sympathy. That's quite relatable, you know. That's like I'm Charlie and this girl is maybe coming into the space, maybe, or something. Maybe she's on about a particular artist. This one girl taps my insecurities. So yeah, she's got insecurities. This girl maybe is trying to bring them out of her, maybe to make her look bad so that the other girl does good. If it's real or from spiraling, maybe that links back to, I don't know if it's real. She doesn't know who's being real with her and who's not. That's what it said in about the song, didn't it? Didn't it say something's meant to, it actually makes it hard for her to understand whether someone is being real with her or if they are behaving artificially in order to save their image. Sounds like she's had someone in this industry maybe try and make her look bad in order to make them look good. And George is obviously her husband. He says, nah, you're just being paranoid, you know. But she wants a sympathy. Wow, I really like that one. That's probably my favourite so far. The next one is, I might have something I might say something stupid coming in at 1 minute 49. That's so short. Sad one, maybe. Oh, wow. Okay.
I might say something stupid. Wear these clothes as disguise, just to re-enter the party. Door is open, let in, but still outside. Go so cold, cause I don't know if I belong here anymore. I guess I'm a mess and play the role. Used to live just for the party. Door is open, go so cold. I go so cold, and I don't know if I belong here anymore.
Wow, she's like, this is very much self-doubt. You know, I might say something stupid. Yeah, whatever that may be where she is, maybe an award show, maybe on TV, in an interview. I might say something stupid to myself in the mirror, wear these clothes as a disguise just to re-enter the party. So I'm just going to use something as an example here. I'm just going to use a talk show as an example. I might say something stupid. She's scared. Talk to myself in the mirror maybe before she goes on. Wear these clothes as a disguise. Maybe the clothes she wears is just a disguise to look like something she's actually not. So that probably goes back to the song before, Sympathy is a Knife, where it says, unashamed courage, Charlie herself still suffers from the pressure of public opinion, so she still has to be this person. This like, I don't want to say character, but you know, yeah, character maybe. Next one is talk.
I've been looking at you.
Oh.
Putting holes in your head. We've been talking for months, surrounded by friends, and I'm just wondering what they know. I wish you talk, wish you talk, wish you talk, wish you just talk to me. Cause I've been getting nervous. Are you thinking about me? I'm kinda thinking you are. I followed you to the bathroom.
Maybe this is an event.
I felt crazy, cause we've been keeping this a secret, and I'm just wondering what they know. I wish you talk, wish you talk, wish you talk, wish you just talk to me. I wish you talk, wish you talk, wish you talk, wish you just talk to me. Talk to me, wish you just talk to me. Talk to me in French, talk to me in Spanish, talk to me in your own made-up language. Doesn't matter if I understand it. Talk right in my ear, tell me, shall we go back to my place?
That's a really nice strum. Okay, so I think this one's quite explanatory. She's been talking to someone for months. They finally come together in the same room. They know each other's secrets, or they've been chatting, but it's a secret. Reveals talk is about nearly following fiance to the bathroom at 2020 NME Awards. That makes sense. I was going to say, surely it wasn't like... Oh, that's cute though. Okay, the next one is Von Dutch. Oh. I'll put my hands up. I'm your number one.
It's okay to just admit that you're jealous of me. You're obsessed and just confess it, cause it's obvious. I'm your
Number one.
I'm just living that life. Bondage, cold classic, but I still play. I get money, you get mad because the bag shot. Yeah, I know your little secret, put your hands up. Yeah, I know your little secret, put your hands up. It's so obvious, I'm your number one.
I love that one. That was cool. I like that. About gossip, isn't it? So it's just that you're jealous of me. Maybe someone's making up gossip. Yeah, I heard you talk about me. That's the word on the street. You're obsessed and just confess it. Put your hands up. So I think it means like put your hands up. You know, you're guilty. I think it means put your hands up. You're guilty of talking about me. Yeah, so it sounds like someone's just making up gossip. Or making her the topic of their gossip to make them relevant, potentially. Yes, I think that's that one. The next one is called Everything is Romantic. Oh. Different sound. Lovely intro.
Bad
Chills.
tattoos on leather tan skin. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign.
Wow.
Fall in love again and again. Riding roads through manual drive. Bad tattoos on leather tan skin. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Fall in love again and again. Winding roads through manual drive. Bad tattoos on leather tan skin. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Fall in love again and again. Angel. Fall in love again and again. Early nights and white sheets of lace curtains. Capri in the distance. In a place that can make you change. Fall in love. Everything is romantic. Oh.
Ooh.
Everything is romantic. Oh.
Wow. Feel like
Lemons on the trees and on the ground. Sandals on the stirrups of the scooters. Neon orange drinks on the beach. 4 generations make up a family. Land in white sheets with lace curtains. Pompeii in the distance. In a place that can make you change. Fall in love again and again. Fall in love again and again.
Oh, that's a lot of times.
Fall in love again and again. Again and again. Fall in love again and again. Fall in love again and again. And again. Fall in love again and again. Fall in love again and again. Fall in love again and again.
Wow. Oh, she's going again. Rain. Wow. Okay, so that one. It just sounds like she's romanticizing everything. It's fall in love again and again. So yeah, I think that one is literally just everything's romantic, romanticizing everything. I like that. I mean, neon orange drinks on the beach. Even being on the beach is like romantic, romanticizing. Reacting to this album, I missed out a song. I don't know how. I went straight from Everything is Romantic to So I missed out Rewind. This will probably teach me not to react to songs at 2:30 in the morning. So this is Rewind, taking it to a time, just because of what we know about this album. Let's react to it. Are we ready? I can't believe I missed this song. Love the beat.
Sometimes I really think it would be cool to rewind. Sometimes used to run CDs full of songs I didn't know. Used to sit in my bedroom putting polish on my toes. Sometimes
Okay. I actually really like this song. I really like this. Oh, switching up. Switching up.
Sometimes I just wanna rewind.
Oh, love that.
Turn back time to a different time. Sometimes
That makes me emotional.
I just wanna rewind. I just wanna rewind.
That's very relatable.
Bring the beat back. Press rewind. Yeah, press rewind.
Wow, I think that was actually one of my new favourites. I can't believe I missed that one out. It starts off with sometimes I just want to rewind. Sometimes I just want to rewind. First one, I'd go back in time to see when I wasn't insecure, to when I didn't overanalyze my face shape. Nowadays, I only eat at the good restaurants, but honestly, I'm always thinking about my weight. I used to never feel embarrassed when I call up the paparazzi. Everyone else does it constantly. I hate these doubts. They keep running through my mind sometimes. I really think it would be cool to rewind. So yeah, she wants to rewind to a specific time where she didn't care about these things, like she doesn't care about what she eats, she doesn't care about what anyone thinks, she doesn't overanalyze her face shape. I think I relate a lot to this song because I don't know if it's just me, but I keep seeing on TikTok and everything, like the nostalgia, like nostalgia is gonna be the death of me. Like literally, I just want to go back to those times and rewind time and go back to those times where you don't care about anything. You want to turn back time to a different time. Oh, sometimes I just want to rewind. I just want to rewind. Press rewind. Yeah, bring the beat back. Press rewind. Press rewind. Yeah, I relate to that song a lot. I really relate to that song a lot, just because everyone wants to rewind to a time in their lives, don't they, that they can't unfortunately go back to. How cool would that be if we could just go back to a time that they wanted to? Is So I, 3 minutes 31 seconds. This one is So I is about Charlie's long lost collaborator Sophie. They worked together on songs like Vroom Vroom and Lip Gloss. Charlie has credited Charlie as being one of the biggest influences in artistry in her life. So that's who Sophie was in 360. Oh, that makes, yeah. Charlie discovered her on SoundCloud thanks to her then boyfriend and decided to meet up for a writing camp. That's so cool. This is the start of a great artistic relationship and friendship. Sadly, Sophie passed away on 30th of January after accidentally falling from... Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that's tragic. That's really sad. In this song, Charlie speaks of her regrets about their relationship. Don't do this to me. How she would often push Sophie away since Charlie was afraid of not being cool enough or good enough of a person for her. Charlie also suggests she would have kept Sophie close if she had known she would pass away so soon. This is going to be sad, isn't it? This is going to be sad. Okay. 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 I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay.
Always on my mind. Every day, every night. Your star burns so bright. Why did I push you away? I was scared sometimes. When I'm on stage, sometimes I lie. Say that I love singing these songs you left behind. Wish I tried to pull you closer. You pushed me hard, made me focus. Your words brutal, loving. You're a hero and a human. Track was done, I'd make it skip. Always on my mind.
Definitely tissue. I wasn't expecting to cry.
Why did I push you away? I was scared sometimes. Okay to cry. So I know I can cry, so I cry. Your sounds, your words live on endless. When I make songs, I remember. Maybe just a little bit. Always on my mind. Every day, every night. Your star burns so bright. When It's okay to cry. Don't I know I can cry, so I cry.
I was literally just in my feels in that song. That was a really sad song. I don't know about anyone else listening to that song, but to me, I just thought about all the people and times I say no. Whether that be, I don't know, just the smallest little things. Like she said, where was it? You'd say, come on, stay for dinner. I'd say, no, I'm fine. Now I really wish I'd stayed. It's literally just things like that, like the tiniest little things. My mind, every day, every night, your star burned so bright. Why did I push you away? I was scared sometimes. You had a power like a lightning strike. When I'm on stage, sometimes I lie. Say that I like singing these songs you left behind. And I know you always said it's okay to cry, so I can cry, I can cry, I can cry. When I'm on stage, sometimes I lie. But she likes singing these songs she left behind. So yeah, that goes back to also not every artist likes all the old songs. You know, we forget that obviously we listen to them as a consumer of their art, but they might not like it or they might not be in that same place. You know, when artists write these songs, they must come from a raw place. Maybe they don't want to revisit that place. So maybe that's why. This one. Wish I tried to pull you closer, you pushed me hard, made me focus, your words brutal, loving, truthful, I was petrified, you're a hero and a human. Track was done, I'd make excuses, you'd say come on, stay for dinner, I'd say no, I'm fine, now I really wish I'd stayed. Wish I tried to pull you closer, obviously we probably links back to her feeling vulnerable in her previous songs at the beginning, and you know, don't know who's a close friend and who's not, who's doing good for her, not for just them. Also liked after the chorus, the last line on the chorus, so I know I can cry, so I cry. Outro, I on my mind. That to me seems like she's going, so I know I can cry, so I cry, I cry. You know, she can't say now because she's too busy crying at the end of the song. You're on my mind always, basically. I think that's ending with. That was such an emotional song. That has to be one of my favourites as well. You know, I'm a sucker for sad songs. I'm going to get a tissue and be right back. So the next one is Girl So Confusing. Now it'll be interesting to see where we pick up from that song. Oh, girl. Okay, yes, I'm listening. Yes.
It's so confusing sometimes to
Excuse me.
be a girl. How do you feel being a girl? And I don't
Love-hate relationship.
Yeah, I don't know if you like me. Sometimes I think you might hate me. Sometimes I think I might hate you. Maybe you just wanna be me. You always say let's go out, so we go eat at a restaurant. We've got the same hair. We talk about making music, but I don't know if it's honest. Can't tell if you wanna see me falling over.
Is this about someone?
And you can't tell what you're feeling. I think I know her.
Girl.
It's so confusing.
That background. Got the same hair, that's just giving Lord. Girl. so confusing sometimes to be a girl, 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 girl. Yes, it is flipping confusing being a girl sometimes. Okay, let's go through the lyrics. So chorus, girl, it's so confusing sometimes to be a girl, 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 girl. Repeats, girl, how do you feel being a girl, 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 girl. Repeats, man, I don't know, I'm just a girl, 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 girl. That's so relatable, like the simplest of lyrics, but so relatable. Like, I don't know, I'm just a girl. You know, we just get on with it. It is confusing, but we just get on with it. I like that. I like that. Relatable song, being a girl and it being confusing all the freaking damn time. Okay, so the next one is called Apple. Now, I'm pretty sure I've heard this because isn't this the one that's that viral TikTok dance? I hate that, but there we go. This one says, despite its fruit-flavoured lyrics entitled Apple, it's actually an exploration of Charlie's relationship with her parents and family, detailing themes of trauma, introspection, and escapism. She describes herself as an apple hanging on her family's tree. I always thought she said apple there. I'm not going to do the dance. I think the apple's rotten back to the core. First one, I guess the apple don't fall far from the tree because I've been looking at you for so long. Now I only see I want to throw the apple into the sky. Feels like you never understand me, so I just want to drive the apple, the apple, the apple, the apple. So that sounds like maybe they don't understand her. Maybe with this album or this type of music. Verse 3, I think the apples run to the core from all the things passed down, from all the apples coming before. So maybe her siblings. I split the apple down symmetrical lines, and what I find is kind of scary. Makes me just want to drive. So maybe that's saying, like, if you think about an apple and splitting it down the middle, what's it going to do? It's going to open. So maybe she's saying which switches back to the first line of verse 3. I think the apples run right to the core. And then the outro says, I want to know where you go, where you're feeling alone, where you're feeling alone, do you? I want to know where you go, where you're feeling alone. It sounds like they don't understand her. She feels like she's rotten to the core, or they're rotten to the core, which she doesn't want to be around, and it makes her feel very alone, and she doesn't know where to go when she's feeling alone. Interesting. Maybe the next song will show us. What's it called? B2B. Interesting. Okay, this is B2B. Very interesting. I mean, very repetitive song, not my favourite, but all I got from that was back, 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 back. Then I don't want to ball right back to us. Maybe you should run back to her. Long time to build it up. I don't want to feel feelings. Maybe she doesn't want to feel that in case it comes crashing down again, maybe. She doesn't want to go back to back. That's what I'm getting from this. Maybe I've got it wrong, but there's not much to get from that one. Interesting. The next one is called Mean Girls. Explores society's fascination with mean girls. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. and she's out there in a sheer white dress, wearing last night's makeup, all coquettish in the pictures with the flash on. Worships Lana Del Rey in her AirPods. Yeah, she's in her mid-20s, real intelligent. This one's for all my mean girls.
Oh.
This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my break your boyfriend's heart girls. This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my break your boyfriend's heart girls.
Ooh, lovely piano. One's for all of me, girls.
This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my mean
Chorus, this one's for all my mean girls, this one's for all my bad girls, this one's for all my break your boyfriend's heart girls, for all my tear this shit apart girls, this one's for all, oh, that one is for a celebration of girls. Mean girls. Okay, this next one is I think about it all the time. Let's see what this one is about. Okay, I think about it all the time reflects Charlie's thoughts and feelings about the future, especially regarding motherhood. Okay. Slow?
I think about it all the time, that I might run out of time, but I finally met my baby. I was walking around in Stockholm, seriously thinking about my future for the first time. How sublime, what a joy, oh my, oh my.
Sounds very British.
Same old clothes she wore before, holding a child. Yeah, she's a radiant mother and he's a beautiful father. And now they both know these things that I don't. But I finally met my baby, and a baby might be mine. Cause maybe one day I might, if I don't run out of time. Would it make me miss all my freedom? Think about it all the time. I think about it all
Sounds
the
a
time.
bit sarcastic and babyish.
But I finally met my baby, and a baby might be mine. And they're exactly the same, but they're different now. And I'm so scared I'm missing out on something. So we had a conversation on the way home. Should I start my birth control? I think about it all the time.
Very interesting. Again, I think this one's quite self-explanatory as well. So it says, it starts with the chorus. I think about it all the time that I might run out of time, but I finally met my baby and a baby might be mine. Because maybe one day I might, if I don't run out of time, would it give me my life a new purpose? I think a lot of women struggle with that, you know. I think about it all the time that I might run out of time. I think a lot of women struggle with that, you know, especially when you get to a certain age. A lot of people think if they haven't got to a certain point, or if they haven't found the one to have a baby with or things, you know, it can become quite a pressure and things. Would it give my life a new purpose? Of course it would. I mean, there's no doubt about it, but just because you're going to run out of time doesn't mean that it's the right time to do it. But they're different now because they have something else that is their main priority. They're not always there for you. They're not always going to be there to like hang out or whatever. Think about all the time. Of course that's something you want to do with your long life partner. Of course. So the last one is 365. Okay, so alludes directly to a never-ending cycle of partying occurring during an all 365 days of the year. The lyrics throughout utilize a double interlude of bumping that to refer to both music and cocaine. Oh, I've heard this one. Yeah, I've heard this. Some of it. This was a huge song.
When I'm in the club, yeah, I'm when I'm at the house, yeah, I'm 365 party girl. Should we do a little key? Should we have a little line? Dial 999, it's a good time. Who the fuck are you? I'm a brat when I'm bumping that. Now I wanna hit my track. Are you bumping that? Till the windows crack. I'll be no one never go home, don't sleep, don't eat. Now I wanna hit my track. Are you bumping that? Till the windows crack. I'll be bumping that. No one never go home, don't sleep, don't eat. Just do it on repeat. Keep. When I'm in the club, yeah, I'm 365 party girl. I look hot when I'm. No, I really don't stop when I'm gonna jump when it drops. When I'm down 999, it's a good time. Who the fuck are you? I'm a brat when I'm bumping that. No, I wanna hit my track. Are you bumping that? Till the windows crack.
Are you bumping that?
No, I'll never go home. 365 party girl. French manicure, wipe away the residue.
Keep up in that. Keep up in that. Wow. Okay, so it just repeats it all, but intro, bumping that, bumping that, bumping that, bumping that. Okay, here we go. So that's like bumping that to the music, and obviously maybe drugs involved. Verse, when I'm in the club, yeah, I'm bumping that. When I'm at the house, yeah, I'm bumping that. 365 party girl. Should we do a little key? Should we do a little line? Maybe go real wild when I'm bumping that. Meet me in the bathroom if you're bumping that. 365 party girl. French manicure. Wipe away the residue. Push my hair back. I look hot when I'm bumping that. No, I really don't stop when I'm bumping that. Gonna jump when it drops when I'm bumping that. Dial 999, it's a good time. Ah ha ha. Who the fuck are you? I'm a brat when I'm bumping that. No, I want to hear my track. Are you bumping that? Till the windows crack, I'll be bumping that. No, I never go home. Don't sleep, don't eat. For me, it sounds like she's gone through this album in feels. Like if I go back to the lists that we've been through, I mean, it's out of big club classics. Like she's at the club. She's now come back from a club. Sympathy is a knife. She doesn't know who her real friends are. I might say something stupid. I want to be something else, but I don't know if I'm going to say something stupid. You know, romanticizing everything. Then we go down to So I. You know, she's deep in her feels about a friend she's lost. Girls are so confusing. You know, she feels this jealousy, these different types of emotions. Apple, she's feeling about her family. Does she thinks she's rotten to the core. Mean Girls, well, she wants a mean girl. Are her friends mean girls? I think about it all the time. Does she want a baby? And then we've ended it on 365, which to me sounds like maybe it's a way of coping with those feelings. You know, because the last one was talking about doing drugs, just being at the club. Maybe the club is her escapism. Maybe that's why she feels so at home with this music, this type of music, this genre of music even. I mean, hats off to her for coming out with this music. You know, it's very different to anything we found. I was a fan of it. Yeah, some deep emotions in there. My top 3 will go for was probably Sympathy is a Knife, So I, and Girls Are Confusing, because I related to that one too. They're my top 3 at the moment. Wow, that was an incredible album. I'm so happy that I reacted to it and that I was looking through all the lyrics. It definitely gives a different perspective on the album as a whole again. I'm not surprised this album has won a lot of awards. I think it won some Brit Awards recently. You know, everyone said Brat Summer. I hope people have actually looked into the deeper meaning though, because it's very easy to not realise what the actual song's about and just kind of listen to this upbeat kind of song. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out my Patreon below for the full, unedited, uncut reaction of this album, more in depth. if you want to see more songs in depth and things, and I go through all of the lyrics as well. I really enjoyed that, and I'm now gonna head to bed because it's proper late. But don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and comment down below any albums that you'd like me to react to if I haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.